Hey guys, AniMind here, and today I am back at you with another speed paint video. And today I'll be finishing, well, not finishing, but going on with my second part of my of creating this image of a castle on a mountain, and also talking about my storyline. So yeah, let's just get right into it. So where I last left off was when Victoria was being raised by Scarlet to be a witch, and where Nigel was left as an actual orphan in the middle of the woods. So yeah, from there what will happen is it will be almost like a time skip. Well, it will be a time skip where all that happens is this is now the future, where Victoria's complexion turned a bit more violet than her original complexion, and this is because of her because magic is also like radiation, and this radiation that comes from magic can affect certain people in different ways. That's why magical creatures are so much more different, but also in some ways the same as other creatures, because they're just normal creatures that came into contact and made use for magic and then evolved with it. So yeah, and Nigel, who is a vampire, is also a successful magic user. So he's like a wizard and a vampire combined. So yeah, and what happens is Victoria and Scarlet, they decided to raid a old ruin for just basic loot and stuff like that. And then what happens is they find that that Nigel is standing on the pile of gold where the magical item is. This whole thing isn't really plot relevant. It's just how they meet, and then Victoria sees Nigel, and then Victoria and Scarlet chase him down. Hijinks ensue. Eventually they catch him, and yeah, what happens after that is that Nigel, being a more of a nomad, is invited by Victoria, not Scarlet. Scarlet doesn't like him that much, but by Victoria to live with them, since they have enough space in their magical cottage. So yeah, after this, Victoria and Nigel fall in love and eventually start dating. Well, medieval dating, but they are officially in love. I'm not sure if dating existed in medieval times, but yeah. And yeah, so they are going out. What happens after this is they have wait, never mind. Okay, so I think I'm going to leave it at that for the storyline itself, because I want to talk a bit more about the themes of the storyline, because maybe you're not that into medieval stuff, but you are into more modern types of animations, and then this is your storyline, but you just haven't realized it yet, because I'm always just talking about the medieval side of things, because that's where the storyline starts. So I'm just quickly going to say that this is not a entirely medieval show. There will be medieval themes, but it will be more mixed with modernism and stuff like that. I don't even know if modernism is a word, but with modern tech and stuff like that. So the themes, I'd say, is fantasy, obviously medieval, fiction, a bit tech, but that's only a lot further into the story, where tech becomes much more important. And also the storyline progressing into its second stage is a lot more, is a road trip themed storyline. And of course this isn't going to be fun to talk about every adventure they have, so yeah, it's going to also be a bit road trippy and stuff like that. So yeah, that's basically the themes of this, and I just wanted to say that for now, because maybe you don't like some of those themes, maybe you didn't think you'd like the themes, but now you see that most of the themes you do like a lot, so you want to continue listening to the storyline. So yeah, I just wanted to get that out of the way, and let's continue. So in any way, sorry, okay, so what happens after that is Nigel and Victoria are on a picnic together, right at Stonehenge, because they are in Europe and Stonehenge is one of the most famous sites, yeah. And well, for that age, the Colosseum wasn't really a site at that time. It was more of a modern thing, and also Rome was in ruins, so yeah. Anyway, and at Stonehenge, Victoria thinks they're just having a picnic, but meanwhile Nigel actually picked that place for the picnic because he wanted to get a ancient book that is, and this book is going to be really important for the storyline. I think my next design will be about this book because it's a really important plot device, and I really want to talk a bit more about it. And what happens after this, no, but before I continue, there's already this year showing that how Nigel does go on a date, but uses the date strategically as a way to work. Well, not work, but go on adventures and stuff. Shows how he is easily distracted and isn't that committed early in the storyline. So what happens then is he digs up the book, and then he says that this book, well, Victoria asks him what the book is about, and then he answers, and then he says that it contains ancient history about the last few ice ages and how they relate to non-magical eras. And non-magical eras are like legends in these stories. But yeah, I'll have to stop this here because the video is almost over. Please leave a like and subscribe, comment down in the video below what you think about the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.